Well, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense is on the field for the first time today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short game. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Listen to the quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Back to throw. It's Moore looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
He'll hand it off. Spins away from defenders. Physical run earns the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. First and goal, handoff. Quick juke to get free. They finally corral him at the 1.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Now when he dropped it, the would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. So Penn State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently. And, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. And I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
To throw, it's Allen. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks into the clear. You make the stop, and not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Quick completion to the tight end. After a real nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Grab down the middle. It's Benson. And here he goes. Tackle, but first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They call the counter play here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They try to get the counter play to the edge curve. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Finds his man. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Hughes. First down, looking for more now. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And in first down, right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hand.
Has it back to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option.
What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete. And defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Gets made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Singleton. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Catch made by the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw. It's Allen. Tight end makes the grab. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. He's swarmed by the defense.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A play action looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can pick up those yards and get those first downs.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
With the catch, it's Ross. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
A short completion of the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks, set up now, first down at the 34.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Dropping back, it's Allen. Caught over the middle, it's Allen. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Bumps it down to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent it this time. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Both one tackle, but couldn't escape for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The back's got it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Aller. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Running with purpose. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Trying to find some room. It's Hughes. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 20. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd and goal for the offense. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. Pitch into space at the 50. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Back to throw. It's Aller. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try to pick up the third one yardage on the ground. The ball is loose near the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's how you close a half off in this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
A second, the replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. It's a quarterback keeper. Sapper with a strong tackle there.
And they go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half take away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going.
sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for their nice game.
Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass. It's Allen. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with the miss, we remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fast, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To the air. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Swung to the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback keeps the football. And still motoring. And the defense comes up with the football. So after the miss on the unusual long-range field goal try, the offense takes over in plus territory. Caught in the backfield. It's low. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Nice grab. It's Whittington. They can't stop him. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down.
Here he goes. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pass, it's Moore. On the move now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And the Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. The running play called on fourth down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. The tight end has got it.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they...
He's in the clear. Gets the first and still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. That falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to pass. It's Aller. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We're giving credit there. I mean, a nice play in the backfield.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Ducks will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do on the return. Return it right down. Sets up the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. There's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab, near the sticks. It's Hudson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Fights through a tackle. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. As we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Ross. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Finds an open target on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Loose football. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Moore. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. The Ducks offense is on the move now.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
To throw, it's Allen. Near the sticks, it's Ross. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The sure hands. It's Singleton. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up a first down.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pulls it in. It's Ross. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Leaning on the run game here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Slides it with throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And sack sets up a second down and long.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to pass. It's Moore. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. On a new team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.